Hey, hello, hello. I'm Kelly Jo, Sunshinejo420. You probably know that if you're here. If you don't know that, it's your first time seeing me. Hi. I'm going to talk to you about Astrology 101. We are going to break down the full moon in Capricorn that's happening actually today. I'm a little late, but it's okay. And I'm going to break down what a full moon is for you. I'm going to break down some good things to know. I'm going to give you some questions to reflect on, to journal on, some affirmations. This is, again, Astrology 101 with Kelly Jo, Sunshinejo420. If you have no idea what astrology is, you're in the right place. If you know what astrology is, and this is the 8th video you've watched on the full moon, you're in the right place. I have something for everyone, and I'm really glad you're here. So if you can hear the fan in the background, sorry for that. Okay. So yeah, let's get down to it. So the first thing is I feel like we need to talk about is number one, the full moon. What is a full moon? What does it mean? What can you do with it, etc. So the full moon, obviously, in the sky, it's very bright. This is all over my arms from my fucking brother. In the sky, okay, we can see it because it is in complete opposite of the sun. So the sun is reflecting on this moon and we can see it. It's bright. You can't miss it, right? It's a very great reflection for us also as humans. Like, what do we need to reflect on? What is being illuminated in our lives? What are you ignoring? It's really not a time to set intentions, to start new things. It's really a time to look back on the cycle of the moon, the past month, the past week, whatever it is, and really bring awareness. Okay. Are you being real with yourself? Are you setting realistic goals? Are you working toward the direction of your goals? If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes here. Sorry. So I said bright awareness. You cannot ignore me now. Sometimes we are the problem. Sometimes we are wrong. And sometimes we get turned around. And it is our responsibility to see that, to understand that, to accept that. Okay. I know that that's a really hard thing to accept, especially me as a Gemini. I get it. Right. But to say that we're not on the right track, that we're doing something we once thought we wanted and now we don't. Okay. Like, now is the time to be honest, because more than likely it is on your mind, it's on your heart, and you know what it is. You know what it is. It says, I say, if you feel stuck, then it is time to see. Right now, during the Capricorn full moon, we'll get more into that. But if you are feeling more like tug than push, and more shitty than good, and more happy or more sad than happy, and more depressed than excited, there's a reason for that. Like, you are not intended to live your life like that. Our lives are not supposed to be shitty. Okay. We're not ever supposed to feel lost. We're not ever supposed to feel like we should give up and that it is what it is. I'm just book it. Like, no, absolutely not. Until the day that we die, we should be growing. We should be learning. I wrote here, I said, I am worthy of putting in the work. It's one of the first affirmations I'll throw out here, but I am worthy of putting in the work. You are worthy of putting in the work, and hard work. Hard work. Ooh. Okay, so let's bring that into the full moon in Capricorn. So the Capricorn is, man, they are hardworking. They are dedicated. They are strong, driven, committed, relentless. I want it. I got it. Disciplined. You are an earth sign. You're very grounded. You have your feet on the ground, eye on the prize. I've said that in quite a few videos before. Okay. But Capricorns get shit done. They are successful. They are damn near, I would say, the motherfuckers that are living the life of their dreams, right? This is very real, not realistic, materialistic. This is very with a career, with a title, with a house, with a car, with a job. Okay. This is not emotional. This is not getting too deep, right? A Capricorn is very reliable and trustworthy and awesome and amazing and hardworking, unless you want to get down into the get down, which that's just their defense mechanism. We all have that. They really truly believe, Capricorns, that, so this could be if it's your sun sign, if it's your moon sign. If you don't know what that is, drop it in the comments. I'll explain a little bit. But you just have this inner desire of I will succeed. And that could come hand in hand with a lot of learned beliefs that we've had in our life that one, you have to work yourself to death in order to get the things that you want, or two, uh, you know, it's just, okay, here we go. This will expand it a little bit more. Capricorn is ruled by the planet of Saturn. Saturn is the planet of justice and of lesson and of understanding and like grandpa daddy energy. Capricorn has a lot of daddy energy. And if you have daddy issues, okay, you're not alone. You're not alone. But this could be triggering for you. It could make you feel as if you will work your life away and you'll never be happy. You'll never have the things you want, no matter how hard you work. You know, those kind of things. The grit in the mud is too thick and it doesn't matter what you do. Things are working against you and nothing is helping you. No one's helping you. It just seems too lost. The valley seems too deep. That would be somebody who's out of whack with their Capricorn energy. I said, don't be so busy working for the life of your dreams that you forget to actually live it. You will never get to the top chilling. You will never get to the top of the mountain, okay? If you're chilling in the valley, in your comfort zone. You have to get up and you have to get moving. You have to get working. Capricorn energy is beautiful because you have to work. You have to be putting in the right work. The right work. I said, where you want to go and the things you want to experience and the things you want to have and the things you want to do and the people you want to love, they all want you to. It all wants you to. It all is conspiring for you. It's already out there. All of that money is already out there. The things that you desire to do and to have and to live it and to experience, it's already been experienced before. Okay. It's not like an unknown phenomenon. It's not like a untold story of it's out there and it just takes you working toward it to get it. Capricorn energy. The Capricorn is also represented by the sea goat. A lot of the times it just gets the mark, the idea that it's just a goat, therefore just on the mountain, but that's not true. It is a sea goat. Therefore, the sea goat can go all the way down into the sea, to the deepest levels, to the depths of the sea. It can touch the sea floor, right? But it can also climb to the peaks of the mountains, but only if it knows its true power. Only if it knows its true power and is working in the direction that it wants to go. If a Capricorn sea goat gets halfway in the lake, ocean, whatever, and is only using the half of their body of the goat, not the sea part of it, it's not going to get very far. Okay, does that make sense? You have to know the job that's being worked for. What is the goal that's being worked for? What is the dream that's being worked for? And you do have to put in the work and you will spend the rest of your life working and building and dreaming, but it has to be the right work. I said TGIF, thank God I'm free. I'm going to be posting this video. It's probably going to upload somewhere right around midnight, the 4th of July. Okay, Independence Day. I know there's not really a lot of things as Americans that we can celebrate right now, but freedom, true freedom is knowing where you want to go, knowing that no matter what direction you take to get there, you're on your way. And it doesn't matter if it goes in the sea. It doesn't matter if it's in the mountain. It doesn't matter if it's a valley. It doesn't matter if it's a top. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You're on your way and you're confident in that. All great things worth having are worth working for. And you are born to be the victor. Say, I'm the victor. Woo! Face that shitty emotional bullshit that is holding you back. That reoccurring fight and that reoccurring challenge and that reoccurring gut feeling and that reoccurring bad shit situation, bad luck, whatever you want to call it, it's not an accident. You're being put through these things over and over and over again, and you're doing the same things and getting the same results, and you are expecting the same things from people who have shown their true colors. And you know, it's time to face the music. It's not an accident, okay? That is something that you need to work on. That is something that you need to heal. And as much as we don't want to go through the shit that hurt us, as much as we don't want to go through the valley, there's no other way to the mountaintop. There's no other way. And if you do get there without actually conquering and without actually facing and without actually learning the route, you'll never get there again. And I'll be damned if you think that you're going to get to the top and then never have to do it again. It's kind of the point of growing, is getting to the top and then realizing that there's another top and another top and another top. You have to learn the lessons. There are no shortcuts to true happiness. You don't have to choose between a material life and an emotional good life. You don't have to choose, but you get to decide on what it is that fills you up and what it is that you work hard for and what it is that heals you and what it is that brings you to the other side. I said, you are supported, you are able, you are capable, but are you willing? Are you willing to put in the work? And I'm talking like work a really long time, like 5 years, 10 years. Are you willing to stay so dedicated to the vision? And like, do you know that you're worthy enough for the things that you desire? Do you know that you are worthy enough for the things you desire? Because you are. And everything leads to everything. So the ego never wins and the heart doesn't know how to fight. And we have to learn how to balance the two. And nobody else can do it for us. Nobody else can be the yin to our yin. There is no duality in this world without us. Unless you are willing, again, to put in the work, you're never going to have the things that you want. And if you do, it's not going to feel as good. It's not going to feel as good. I feel like it's kind of important to touch on here as well that the sun right now is in Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon, which is obviously in Capricorn. Capricorn and Cancer are complete opposites. They're on the opposite side of the zodiac wheel. Cancer is a water sign. It is signified by the crab. It can also go in water and it can also go in land. Capricorn and Cancer are the only two zodiac signs that can do that. Fun fact. Fun fact. But again, Cancer feels home in the moon. And right now it's total opposite from that. Total opposite. Mama Moon. Cancer is very much representing mother energy, right? Internal energy, family energy, inside out energy. Focus on you and yours mentally and emotionally and spiritually. That is Cancer energy. What can I do to love you? What can I do to take care of you? And not to everybody, just to the ones that I love. That is Cancer energy. Cancer kind of gets a rap of being crabby, the crabby crab. And that's just because they don't give a fuck about you. Sorry. The Cancer sign also represents a lot of the inner child, going back to the mother. So we have the moon in Capricorn, which is representing daddy, lesson learned energy, work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard. And then we have the sun in Cancer, which is the exact opposite. Like I said, the mother moon, take time to rest, take time to take care of your family, emotional, spiritual, etc., etc. And these are the two things that we're fucking dealing with right now. And if that's why you're feeling such a tug and a pull, it's because you're giving one more attention than the other. And you can't do that. You can't do that. And you can't rely on your wife to do the other part. And you can't rely on your husband to do the other part. Like women, stay-at-home moms are just as much Capricorn winners as dads that go out and make $1 million. Okay. We have to be gentle with ourselves. I said in the beginning of this video that it's not necessarily the time to work. You should have already been putting in the work, right? And if like, let's just say you haven't, and this is like just the first time you've ever listened to anything and just like, whoa, I don't even know, figure it out. What is it that you want to do in life? What is it that lights you up? What mission do you want to help contribute to? What people do you want to hang out with? What life do you want to create for yourself? Simple as that. And we don't listen to our egos. We don't listen to our self-doubt. We don't listen to our subconscious. We don't listen to any of that bullshit in the back of our mind telling us, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. We listen to ourselves. We listen to our deep inner self, inner knowing, inner being that I am worthy. I am capable. I am strong enough. I am on my way. And everything I want and everything I desire is coming back to me. And if you don't feel that, you have to reflect on what it is that's really blocking your blessing and taking your focus and mistaking you. I mean, the people, the places, the jobs, the situations, it could be any of the sorts. And you probably know what it is, like what you need to deal with and what you need to heal and who you need to forgive and where you need to go. And it's just being honest. It's just allowing yourself to sit in this full moon, bright energy and accept it and acknowledge it and be aware of it. And then love yourself on the back end of that, on that mother moon, Cancer, sun and Cancer energy of, I love you. I'm so proud of you. Everything you're doing is for everything else. Everything leads to everything. Okay, some questions I have here are you allowing your limiting beliefs to block your journey and to block your success? Literally what I just talked about. That idea of, I'm not worthy enough. I could never. I would never. I don't know how. Like, that's literally all bullshit that you've created for yourself in your little comfort zone, the most uncomfortable place you could ever be in your life, right? You've created that idea and that story for yourself to make you feel comfortable for never making a move and never healing and never growing and never forgiving and never working and never creating the life of your dreams. And we have to stop. I said, what do you need to take responsibility for? It's huge. It's huge. And it's okay. Forgive yourself. There's nobody else judging you. There's nobody else in this. There's nobody else, honestly, that fucking matters but you and your family and your unit. Like, take care of that, take responsibility, and grow and move on from it. Everything can be a lesson. You're either winning or you're learning. You're winning or you're learning. What are you allowing to distract you? Whether it's another person, whether it's yourself, whether it's beliefs, whether it's life, whatever it is, what is it that's distracting you? It doesn't matter anyways. The world's going to end. It doesn't matter. You know, like, what is it that you're telling yourself and that you're believing and that you are okay, what fight are you constantly having every single time you go around your family? What fight are you having with your spouse every single time you guys go out? What thought are you having in the back of your head every time you have 2 seconds for it to think? Some of that might not feel good. And I love you so much. I love you so much. Who's ever watching this, I love you so much. And it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay because you decide it's okay. It's a part of the journey. We can't stop here. Why the hell would we be here and not keep going? Like, I didn't get this far to only get this far. And then I said, what are your biggest negative beliefs of yourself right now? I'm not strong enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not capable enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not ready. What is it? What's your biggest negative self-belief right now? And then what's your most positive self-belief right now? I am so fucking strong. I am so strong and I am so brave. And I am breaking down mountains and breaking down barriers and creating a life of generations ahead of me that will look at me and will look at my family and know that we're the ones that did it. I know I'm a great mom. I know I'm a great friend. I know that I'm doing good work for the collective and I'm confident in where I'm going and the work that I'm doing. And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know that my blessings are paying off. And I'm so excited. That's a positive. Share yours. I'd love to hear yours. Share it. Okay. So yeah, I think that I will end this video with just, again, some more love that right now I mean, goddamn, life is hard, y'all. Life has been hard. Life will probably continue to be hard. And that's why it's so important to make sure that you're putting in your time and your effort toward the right work and in the right direction. And if you're not, have enough grace and have enough love for yourself to stop and to reflect and to turn around, because it's, you know, it's just so worth it. You are so worth it, and everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. You got to put in the right work. I love you. You are so worthy. Everything is on its way. Everything you've been doing has been seen. It's been seen and it's been heard, and all the work, whether you talk about it or not, It's compounding for your good, and don't stop now because you're so close. So close. All right, y'all. I'm going to end it. I love you. I hope you have a great 4th of July weekend. Yeah. All right. Catch you on the flip.